Hello everyone, this is Karen McCullough, and I have Madison here helping me, and we have a special guest today, and her name is Montana, and she is our new hired help around here, and a neighbor girl that lives not too far from us. So, I've got all kinds of help today until Maddie goes back to homeschool here next week, and then it'll be a little bit different. But this litter here that we're going to talk about today is Hazel and Champ's, and then we are going to do Willow and Champ's litters. Hazel is our blue female that has produced some just phenomenal pups in the past. And this little girl here, her name is Jackie, and she is kind of a unique color. We had one kind of like her in the last litter, and if you want to see pictures of her so you can see what she looks like as an adult, we can send that to you. She's looking like she's probably not going to have blue eyes, even though this eye right here looks really blue. But when we did the flash test, the red eye didn't show up a whole lot. So we're thinking probably not blue eyes, but she could still carry a copy of blue or else have a party eye. So that little girl there is Jackie, and she weighs 2 pounds is what she weighs. This next little girl, Maddie's got to find it. They're two of them look quite a bit alike. There's one female, this little girl, Juliet, and she is a rare blue female, and she's not going to have blue eyes. She is going to be a woolly, it looks like to me. And she is also 2 pounds right now. Let's see. There's 3 females, isn't there? I was thinking there was only 2. But yes, she is 2 pounds at 4 weeks old. So they're just going to be, or sorry, at 3 weeks old that was. They're going to be 4 weeks old on the 3rd of September, which I can't believe that's the 3rd of September already. So we will weigh them again then, and then we can start kind of charting them a little bit. All right, this is the last little girl, and her name is Jolene, and she also is a rare blue. This one here is available, and same with the first pup that we did. She's kind of a lighter silverish blue color, kind of a unique color actually. Yeah, maybe I'll put her in the sun. We can see her color a little bit better. There. And she has the husky mask with the nose bar, so that's real popular here lately in the Pomskis. We don't think she's going to have 2 blue eyes. This one here looks like maybe it's going to be partially blue, and the other one looks like it's going to be brown. But we haven't got the DNA results back on these guys yet to find out whether they carry a copy of blue eyes or not. Okay, we're moving on to the males. And this boy here is Jagger, and he is definitely going to be a woolly. At 3 weeks old, he weighed 2.1 ounces, 2 pounds, 1 ounce. And he is a really nice little pup. If you're looking for a black and white male, he is definitely a gorgeous little guy. He looks like he is going to have 2 brown eyes. And we'll let him get in the sun there a little bit. You can see that he's got a little bit of that silverish undercoat to him. But he's definitely one of the woollier ones in the litter. Okay, the next boy is Jerome. And he is the pup in the litter that has 2 blue eyes. He has the perfect husky mask and with the white blaze. He actually, I think on his DNA, we've got his DNA back. And I think it says that he is a woolly, but I'd have to check. I know at least he carries 1 copy of the woolly gene, if not 2. And he is weighing 2 pounds, 3 ounces at 3 weeks old. So when we weigh them this week here on the 3rd, we'll be able to kind of start charting them and seeing. When they're this little and they haven't really started moving around yet, it's hard to tell whether it's just puppy fat, baby fat, or if it's actually what weight they are. So once they start moving around, then we can kind of tell. And he is a rare blue. All right, our next rare blue male we're going to talk about, his name is Juno, and he has the nose bar mask and just a tiny little blaze he has. He's a lighter blue color, so he is the rare blue. And I haven't got the DNA back on him yet, but he's a real pretty pup also. And he is weighing 2.1, 2 pounds, 1 ounce at 3 weeks old. So that's the little blue guy. And these guys are out of Hazel and Champ. The next little boy, this is everybody's favorite, this little guy. And his name is Jock. And he's the smallest little guy in the litter. He is a rare lavender or lilac puppy. Can you put him in the sun, Maddie, to show his coat? And he is definitely going to be woolly. I have got the DNA back on him, and he does not have blue eyes. I'm assuming that they'll probably be a hazel color, but he is a gorgeous little guy. He has a husky mask, and he's going to be tiny. You can just tell by the way that he's made and stuff like that, that he's a little guy. So, real pretty little guy. He loves to cuddle too, that guy already. And that's a little boy. Okay, now we're moving on to Willow's litter. And there's 3 of them in Willow's litter. So Willow and Hazel are full sibs. And then both these litters are sired by Champ. So this little guy, or little girl here, is our chocolate girl. And her name is Cora. And she has the nose bar and dark chocolate color with the husky mask. And there she is. She reminds me a lot of Bitsy from our last litter, or 2 litters ago, out of Willow and Champ. And everybody just loves Bitsy. She's just like her, except for in chocolate. So we're very tempted to keep this one, but you can't keep them all. But she's an adorable little thing. She weighed, let's see, today they turned 3 weeks old, and she was 2.2 pounds. But as you can see, there's a lot of puppy fat there. They're not moving around, those guys, hardly at all. So it'll really change in this next week once they start getting around and playing. All right, the next little girl, right? Mm-hmm. It's the girl for sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is Coda, and she weighs 1 pound, 8 ounces, and she is kind of a creamish color, I'd say. So she's the smallest of the litter. You can see there. And we did update pictures, or we're going to update pictures today. We took them. I just have to load them up on the internet. And so she's going to be the smallest in the litter. Right now, she's kind of tracking to be in that size range that Bitsy was. So that's going to be like about 7 pounds. So she's going to be, I think, what they would call a toy, or definitely a mini. So that's kind of neat. Everybody loves our little Bitsy. She is an adorable little thing. Okay, the little boy in the litter, his name is Kipper, and he is a kind of a white, it wouldn't be a cream, whiter color. It's really, you wouldn't say cream at all, would you, Maddie? And he definitely is going to be the woolliest one in the litter. All 3 of them are woolly, but this guy here is going to be woolly. Probably like Mom. And he's got black nose. He might carry the blue gene. We never tested him, so we don't know for sure. But he's an adorable little guy. All 3 of these pups don't show to have blue eyes, but they could have the hazel eye or the kind of goldish eye like their mom does. So that's the little boy named Kipper. All right, if you guys want to bring him back out here. So that completes our tour of these little guys. We have one more litter that will come back on here with a live video out of Cassie and Steele here in a little bit. But these guys here are, Willow's litter are 3 weeks old, and Hazel's litter is just over 3 weeks old. They'll be 4 weeks on the 3rd. So as you can see, just starting to walk around and stuff, Hazel's litter is. Starting to talk a little bit, aren't you? So this is when it begins to be fun, is when they start to play and start to want to come and cuddle you, and they'll howl a little bit looking for mom sometimes. Right, buddy? Yeah, right? I know it. And so up till now, they just kind of eat and sleep and eat and sleep. And that's about the routine for the day. But if you guys would like any information on one of these available puppies, we only have one that is on hold, and that is the little blue girl. I'm assuming it's this one. And we're thinking about keeping her. So we're going to hold on to her for a while and see if she's going to work out for our program. But we are located in southern Iowa, and we do fly our puppies. We work with some real great puppy nannies. So if you're not from around here, but would like one of these little guys, we can have one flown to you. And they also did start ground transport, so they can have that option also. But we always pray about where our puppies go and put it in God's hands that He just brings the perfect family for them. And so we are praying that each one of these little guys find their perfect family. God bless you all, and have a beautiful afternoon.